6 of Sobriety, here with Kate today as as we go for a walk around the lake. I'm just going to be enjoying some Memorial Day, some good chit chat and chill, and hopefully we'll see you guys along with us as we roll. It's a beautiful day out, like really beautiful day. We slept in big time this morning.
So much sleep.
I think we slept until 1 or 2, somewhere in there before we got rolling, and then made some eggs and some toast.
The eggs were really great.
Oh, thank you.
Spinach.
Yeah, I made some cheesy eggs with spinach.
My muscles got bigger.
Yeah, Popeye. And had some coffee. Today I didn't brew coffee. Today I made instant coffee, which instant coffee I think is pretty good. Yeah. I don't know if it has a bad name or not, but I don't think it's celebrated much. But instant coffee is the jam. Because you can put it in things. You can put it in like dry things. You can bake with it.
And you got your hot water dispenser thing.
Yeah.
So it really is instant coffee.
I love the hot water dispenser. Hot water dispenser. I'm saying you are.
Yeah. I'm just doing all the motions.
Then you literally were.
So cute.
Let's go down to the water's edge here and get real light and see if we can't sneak up on some fish. Now, what's weird is, or not weird, but shucks, is that we're getting a lot of muck on the surface starting to grow. And usually it's a very clean and clear lake, so it's going to be hard to see in there if we have any fish. There is someone's hat there. Let's see. Let's see what type of hat this is. One hand.
Slippery shoes on.
Oh, you do have slippery shoes on. Oh yeah, there's no way we're seeing the fish underneath of there. That's a nice hat too. Let's hope that somebody comes back and comes for their hat. Hey, Danny Edits. This is so Dreamcore, says Danny. We got Toothless Edits saying beautiful. Emma Brown, hey, how's it going today, Emma? Not rocking with a band today. We're just rocking with some lake time today. Yeah, definitely is a real place. This is a lake right across the street from my house. This is a real Kate right there. Oliver says, jump in and I will donate $100. Bro, look at this water right on the edge. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to it, Oliver, if it were on the end of our walk, but we're about to get the walk on. We're just starting her up. Thanks, Ayn. Says, what a nice, peaceful life. Oh, thank you. Natasha, who's that woman? This is Kate.
Hello.
But yeah, very still water. It's a beautiful day out. Figured it was the time to get a good walk on. Beautiful sky happening. Oh, her hair is wonderful. I agree. I agree. Look at this gorgeous hair. Thank you, Natasha. Natasha said, who's that woman? Love her hair. That's so sweet of you, Natasha.
Thank you.
So I think we're going to leave this hat here in case somebody realizes they lost their hat. Yeah. Is this going to be a good way for you up, Kate? Awesome, awesome. All right, back on the trail, y'all. Might swap places with you so that I can I'm gonna get lake side on there. Oliver said hi. Oliver, we'll let you know if we jump in, but I don't know about that. But so where's everybody at? Where's everybody at around the world? We're in Maryland, USA. Goku says, yo, it's me, Goku. You over 9,000, Goku?
Super Saiyan.
What's your level right now, Goku? Oh, Oliver says beat. He wants us in that water. Goku's on King Ka's planet. Does that mean that you passed away again, Goku? We got a Harley Davidson in the background there.
That biker.
Oliver's in Arizona, United States.
Yes. Been there.
You've been to Arizona?
No, I have not.
Grand Canyon's Arizona, right? I've been at Grand Canyon.
Is it?
Oh, you just instantly transmitted, Goku. You didn't have to go through the whole process of running the bridge to get there. You're at that level where you can just think and be there. That's a great level. The level of awareness. I think that might be how we can traverse the stars, honestly. Because otherwise, moving a big piece of metal across space is going to be hard for space travel. We have to just do some level of awareness, jump back and forth between planets that way. Keep our consciousness intact.
Mm-hmm.
Oliver says yes. So then I have been to Arizona to the Grand Canyon and to took a bus from Las Vegas to the Grand Canyon before.
Ooh.
And we passed a giant dam as well. What's your favorite James Bond movie? Mine is GoldenEye. GoldenEye's a pretty great one.
Goldfinger. Isn't that a song that they sing in that? GoldenEye.
Goldfinger might be another one of them.
I feel like that's the only one I've seen.
I think they're different ones. I think GoldenEye is when Pierce Brosnan became James Bond.
Ah, yes.
Which I think he was a decent James Bond.
I'm very familiar with the N64 video game, though.
Yeah, I'm down with the video game. See, I wasn't a big fan of the newer James Bond, so it would probably be something from Pierce Brosnan time or from, what's the Scottish guy's name that was
Oh my god.
the other really good James
Oh,
Bond?
what's his name? Everybody, what's his name?
Yeah, who's the Scottish
You
guy?
made brain fart. Oh, what's his name?
Goku agrees pretty much of how to traverse the stars. And have we watched the new Mission Impossible movie? I have not. Have you, Kate?
I'm not a huge fan of the release.
No.
The Mission Impossible series, unfortunately.
I've seen some, but only the originals, you know. I haven't seen all the ones where he's getting older and still... I think he jumps from
Still
space.
Jumping from things
Yeah.
from space.
Yeah, this newest one, I think he's jumping from space. What's your favorite
Sean
Mission
Connery.
Impossible? Oh, Sean Connery. That's the... Yeah, ones where Sean Connery is in. I like those James Bonds. Edward Scholl gives a thumbs up on that one. Yeah, GoldenEye is pretty great. And for it to spawn those video games, I mean, big fan of the N64 video games. Noob says hi. What's up, Noob?
Noob.
Yeah, that's the thing. I love the first Mission Impossible movie. I think that one that's kind of what stemmed them all, right? It was so good and tasty. How could you not?
It's kind of like the Oceans. I like Oceans 11, but that's
Yeah.
the only one I like.
Yeah, we were Ocean's 11. Did they do 12 and 13, or did they just keep doing like 11 and a half and stuff like
They did
that?
12 and 13. Didn't they do like a weird like prequel thing though? I can't remember.
Oh, Ocean's 9 or 10 or something?
And I sparked this question the other day with somebody. Was Ocean's 11 a remake, an original?
Yes. Yeah, Ocean's
I don't think
11
I've
was
seen
a
that.
remake of some sort. Oliver says, it's like the Sonic movie. Which one is Mission Impossible? I like the Sonic movies. I think they're like weirdly entertaining for being adults and all, you know. But I did grow up with Sonic on Sega, you know. Yeah, and Sonic 2 I remember being really into when when Tails became his little friend. I want to zoom in here real fast, guys, see if we can see any little bits of aminals. Far end of the lake, we have a huge group of coyotes with them, so I know they have their baby somewhere on the left-hand side of the lake over here, somewhere in the tall reeds. Oliver says, "Oh, you have to jump in now." Oliver's loving this area. Oliver, we were going to go to the store after this, bro.
You gotta raise that price a little bit.
I mean, I'm not opposed to sometime jumping on in here, but we got things to do. And she's got white shorts on.
Yeah, that doesn't get all messy. And my socks.
Yeah. All right, back on the trail. So we're going to come back to the lake in just a minute. You just want us to be stinky going to the store? Just like like mud things, tramping full trails of mud behind us. He says, be stinky at the store. But we're going to go to this water containment tower here, which isn't really a tower, but it's what they call it. And it's how they control some levels of water and stuff. We're going to check it out. Hey, Stefan, what's up? Or is it Steven? Stefan or Steven? Because I think of Stefan as, was it Family Matters? I love Stefan.
I was trying to explain who Steve Urkel was to someone the other day. That's from Family Matters, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Steve
And
Urkel turns into Stefan.
Who? What?
Oh, no. They're not knowing Urkel these days.
Either too young or too old.
It sucks. Yes, Urkel was our man.
He's like does game show hosting now, and I was watching that with some people at work, and they're like, "Who?"
It is Stefan. Yeah. How old were they?
Well, one of them was younger, like I would say like 18 or 19, and the other one was like Paul. He was like 85.
So both sides of the generations.
They don't get it.
Super young or super old. Don't know Urkel. But we're here for you, Stefan, and I love that that's your actual name. And Oliver says, "Where is everyone?" Well, luckily, no one really comes to this lake. It's kind of, oh, there's a deer, guys. Let's get real quiet. I want to zoom in on the deer. See the deer? I'm going to try and slowly approach, see how close we can get. Fucking, oh, she white-tailed us. She's like, oh, no, we don't. What'd you say, hon?
Little tracks.
Some deer tracks on there. But, Stefan says, my parents were drunks, named me after Stevie Ray Vaughan. So it's like Stephen N. Vaughan, Stefan. Kind of like how we just saw a fawn.
Yeah.
So a lot of times we will see some animals up in here. So I'm going to see if we can catch anything. Esther Marlowe said hi. What's up, Esther? The manager for the job where you're moving on from is named Esther.
I bet you're way cooler than that, Esther.
Kate's starting a new job soon. It's going to be awesome. What's up, babe? But Oliver really wants me to jump in now. How about that area, Oliver? Stefan says this scenery calls for a blunt. Well, I'm 146 days without a blunt, but there have been plenty of times where that has occurred here. This exact spot. Actually, I would climb up and chill up there and sit and look out. But about 20 years of my life went down with smoking too many blunts, Stefan. As the summer goes on, there will be so many animals around this water tower here. Snakes and turtles, and like you guys just saw, there was the deer, turkeys, muskrat, beaver, all kinds of stuff. Little lizards. But right now it still seems to be like not much here. Angela Creekmore said hi. What's up, Angela? Stefan says, yeah, I probably should stop as well. I have severe anxiety now and morning problems. Honestly, I relate so much to that. I kept hearing that bud was supposed to make me less anxious and stuff, but it just honestly made me way more. And, you know, especially when it came to social gatherings and stuff like that, I would just end up avoiding them so I wouldn't feel that anxiety. And then, yeah. Barman Freeman say, yo, what up, barman? Freeman. We just chilling, having a nice little casual walk around the lake. Oliver said, yo, what's this? Isn't this wild? This is just out in the reeds here. I was actually just talking about you, Oliver. I was like, I'm surprised you're not telling us to jump into this area over here where the water gets real gross looking. How about that? How about that area? Oh wait, here's a little even better. Look at that. That looks like it's a jump-in place. Do it, says Oliver. Stefan says, we'll sub to throw camera. If I throw the camera? Barman says, I know there's alligators out there. You know what's so wonderful is that we're a little too far north for alligators still. I mean, coyotes have moved up and stuff, and we've got coyotes now, and more snakes and stuff have been moving up over the years, but still no alligators. We have some dolphins in the rivers sometimes too. Yeah, we're up in Maryland, USA. What do you think, babe? We gonna head back to the lake, you think? Cool. Back to the lake, y'all. I think, look on the top of that tree there. There's a bald eagle right at the top of the tree. You see it's white?
Oh my gosh. You see it like that.
It's either that or an egret. There's a little too much white. I feel like it's an egret. Oh, thanks, Barman. Barman says, you have such a chill vibe. I appreciate that. We are definitely enjoying our day. You seem to have a chill vibe, too. Now we got some shadows